What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Louisiana adventure. Today, early this morning, I'm out here with Thomas. Again, he's the alligator hunter. If you guys have been following along with this series, first invited me down here. We are squirrel hunting. It's the second day of squirrel season. I'm going on my first squirrel hunt. We're out in the woods already. The sun is just getting ready to come up. We've got a couple of shotguns, and we're going to try to pop some squirrels, and we're going to cook them up and eat them, make squirrel gravy later. Let's do it. Thomas got the first squirrel of the day. That is cool. Nice. You scared away the one. I was stalking one up in a tree. And just a minute ago.
Oh, go sit by it.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go back over to my tree. Tom's got several squirrels. I'm just gonna follow him around because I don't know what I'm doing. Right there. Shoot him. I can't see through. Yes! This tree was right in the way, so I couldn't see it. Thank you. Yes, he was right on that way. Oh, I'll take that. Guys, my first squirrel. Thomas pointed him out to me. I was looking this way, and he saw him right there. Thank you, Thomas. My first squirrel ever. There he is. My first squirrel. Guys, one shot, one kill.
That's a big box squirrel.
Big box squirrel. That feels good. Wow, I feel very accomplished right now. Whew. And in the bag he goes. We're gonna eat some squirrel tonight.
Creep up over there. Hey, shoot that one. Behind that one. Look. Hey, coming down the tree. He's coming down the tree. He's right there. He's on this side of the tree. He's right there. Back up. Hey, no. To the right. Look right there. Back up. Look at him right there. Look, you see him. You see the vine. Yeah. Pop him right there.
I couldn't see it.
Thanks.
Once I finally saw it. 2 for 2. Well, where in the tarnation?
Unless he took off and went back up another tree.
Yeah, maybe I just stunned him. Because he fell for sure.
Oh, no, I watched him.
Yeah, we both watched him fall. Does that happen sometimes? So maybe it stunned him and then he ran away or something? That is weird, guys. We can't find the squirrel. Shot him right up in that little corner there. And he's supposed to be right here. And he's nowhere to be found. Thomas the squirrel whisperer. I still don't have the squirrel eye yet. I haven't seen any of the ones I've shot. I don't have the eye of the squirrel. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Big male. Dude, that dude's got some. Yeah, for tiny animals. Well guys, there we go, the first squirrel hunt. It's about 9:30 in the morning now, and they're not super active after 9:30, so we're gonna call it a day and we're gonna take this back home and we're gonna cook them up this evening. But wow, what a thrill. I'm excited to, I think I'm gonna look into squirrel hunting when I get back home and see what the requirements and stuff are, because this is a blast. Alright guys, so we are back at the house. We're fixing to start cleaning these squirrels, so if you are a little bit squeamish, you might want to skip to the part that I put right down there, and to skip the cleaning part, so it'll get you right to the cooking action. We actually have more squirrels now because Mr. Homer, he was out squirrel hunting this morning as well on a different plot of land. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 squirrels. Now, I am curious. So these are obviously all the same. What were the names?
Cat squirrels.
Cat squirrels.
Yeah, we call them cat squirrels.
Cat squirrels right here, guys. And then these are
Fox squirrels.
fox squirrels.
And this here is mixed between a black squirrel and a fox squirrel.
Okay.
That's the one you kill.
Okay, that is the one. All right, so you're gonna show me how to clean these, and then I'm gonna take over. I'm actually really curious about how we clean a squirrel. Is there any way I can make a cap out of one of these first?
Well, you'd have to get a bunch and they would have to sew them together. But you
Have a bunch of these little tails.
Yeah, but you can take a tail, and they have people in South Louisiana that hang them on their antenna.
Oh, no kidding, on their
They'll
cars.
go down the road with a squirrel tail hanging on the antenna.
You know, I might have to do that.
First, you take them and you stretch them out. Then you open the back leg, and I cut it right, and I'll take and cut the tail, and I'll take it, step on the tail.
Oh my. Whoa.
And peel it out here.
That was really fast.
And I take this, pull it up, take my knife, and cut it like that, cut it like that, cut the head off. Thomas, come here. I'll take it and cut between the back leg. I'll take the knife, try not to bust the gut, come down, take it, make sure all the poo-poo's out. See, I can cut. That's what a poo-poo is. All the guts out. Now I'll take it.
Still gotta cut those feet off.
Now you got a clean squirrel.
That is cool.
And we're gonna wash him off. Make sure there's no hair or guts or nothing in it. And there you go, a clean squirrel. And we'll show you the next step. We'll soak him in water, cut this open and get all the blood shot out, all the BBs out,
Okay.
and all, and we'll throw them in a pot.
Excellent. All right, guys, so Mr. Homer is gonna clean these squirrels. I'm gonna time it just to see how fast it is. One minute and 10 seconds from the time you started to the time it was in the water. All right, and then what's the next step, sir?
Well, we're cutting them up, cut the back legs off,
Nice little squirrel leg right there.
cut the ribs off, because when you cook them in the gravy, the rib falls apart and get in your gravy.
So remove the ribs. The rib cage is gone. Yeah, then we make sure we get all the little BBs out, guys. You see that BB right there.
You're not gonna get them all up.
There it is.
There's the BB.
Alright. Wouldn't hate to chow down on one of those. And here is the pot. We're going to cook the squirrel in, a little bit of oil in the bottom there. It is time to start cooking the squirrel. I'm actually gonna do it, and Mr. Homer, he's giving me instructions as I go here, but I am cooked today. So not only do I get to shoot my first squirrel today, but I get to cook my first squirrel, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna drop. So first we're going to add a little cayenne pepper to this thing. And some black pepper. Is that a little too much? That's good. Alright. Garlic powder. And of course, since we're in Louisiana, nothing would be complete without some Tony Sacher's Creole seasoning. I think they pretty much put it in almost everything down here in Louisiana. Finally, some salt. Classic salt. And we're going to stir this squirrel around. The whole squirrel thing experience so far has been way more fun than I thought it would be. And it's funny because out here in Louisiana, they cook outside a lot. And this is a 25-gallon propane tank that just sits on the front porch. And so you can cook outside anytime you want to. So the idea behind this, guys, is to just slow cook the squirrel and brown it up. We're just continually stirring it, slow cooking it, browning it up. And then add some water to it, like so. Because we're going to make a gravy. It's making squirrel gravy, slow cook. So we have here some diced onions that we're going to add to the squirrel now. Dump those right in there. I love the sound of things frying and cooking. Check it out. This is slow cooking, my friends. We've probably been sitting here about an hour. And we've added quite a bit of water to it. And now it's just a matter of cooking it way down. See how dark brown it is? And it's just going to turn into a dark brown gravy as it cooks down. And let me tell you, the smell of this is amazing. If it tastes anything like it smells, oh man. We have this big metal lid that we are adding to this. Mr. Homer told me that the reason why we do that is from this point on, it will make the squirrel tender.
Tender.
Fall off the bone tender?
Fall off the bone tender.
You said this is your favorite.
Oh, my favorite to eat is squirrel and wood duck.
Squirrel and wood duck. Well, I'll get to wood duck eventually, but I'm excited to eat one of your favorite meals.
It's very good. When you get to eat it, you're going to say it's the best. You're going to say, "Ton at my cross, ça c'est bon, ouais."
What does that mean?
It means very good.
Very good? In French?
In French.
In French, I thought so.
This way?
All right, my friends, and after, how long would you say we've been cooking this for? About 2 hours?
2.5, 3 hours.
2.5, 3 hours. We haven't just been sitting here cooking. We've been doing other things. I've been playing with some of the grandkids and stuff like that. The squirrel is finally done, and look how dark that squirrel gravy is. We have a bed of white rice that the squirrel will go on, and this is a traditional Louisiana way to have your squirrel, or tree rat, as Thomas was calling him. Tree rat. Now we come to the payoff. I got to shoot my first squirrel, clean my first squirrel, cook my first squirrel, and the final thing is to enjoy my first squirrel. Oh man, it is. Check it out, it is falling off the bone. Wow, that is very delicious. I've definitely never had this flavor before. It's like a robust, wild flavor. That's the only word I can think of, like wild.
It's the best gravy out of the wild to me. Besides a wood duck and oyster gumbo.
Oyster gumbo. I've never even heard of oyster gumbo.
Yes.
Is that a Louisiana specialty?
Yes. We take wood ducks, we clean them, and we cook them with oysters. That is real good.
Well, if it's anything like this, guys, this is amazing. I love it. I really do. Mr. Homer, I was not disappointed. Thank you so much for guiding me about cooking it today. Guys, Thomas took me out hunting. Mr. Homer helped me with the cooking. I'm literally, from this point on, going to get into squirrel hunting. I love it so much. So the food is amazing. The hunt is so much fun. It's just a blast. So thank you so much for introducing it to me. Guys, thank you so much for watching and tagging along in this Louisiana adventure. Don't forget to check out Skull Shaver. It's the link at the very top in the description. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you guys want to check out another episode of this Louisiana series, I'll put it right on the sidebar right there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.